So another question I'm getting with increasing frequency is, can I sell other things other than marijuana or cannabis at my retail store? Can I grow other crops other than cannabis at my production facility? Can I process other botanicals? And the answer to that will vary jurisdiction to jurisdiction, as well as the extent to which you can do that. But to me, the question is less can I, but it's should I. And this goes back again to the tax issue. You don't want to taint your non-cannabis related activities with 280E and risk subjecting everything to 280E. And as with everything in cannabis, there is a right way to do it from a tax perspective, and there is a wrong way to do it. And again, the answer to this question goes back to, what does your accountant say, and how can we work together, the three members of the constituency, to get together and come up with a way to do that. So from a production standpoint, in most jurisdictions, in fact every jurisdiction, you're going to have a licensed premises, and you're probably only going to be able to grow cannabis on that part of your licensed premises. Now, the questions become, does your licensed premises have to encompass your entire farm? If you're a farmer, the answer is no. You're going to be able to carve out a site, and that's where the cannabis is. So the answer is yeah, you will be able to continue to grow other crops on this farm, but you're going to have a clear separation between the non-cannabis farming practices and the cannabis farming portion. And because you should have a separate company that runs the cannabis aspects, you're probably going to need a lease between between your farm and your other company. So it complicates things a little bit. From a retail perspective, that's where the real juicy questions come up, right? So you're going to sell cannabis, you're going to sell the accoutrements of cannabis, your rolling papers, your bongs. Can you sell things like chewing gum? Can I have coffee? All of these things. And the answer in most jurisdictions is yes, but should you, and how do you do that without having all of your sales being subject to 280E? And if you have pre-existing banking relationships, one thing people often forget is cannabis banking is sparse, and most traditional banks will not bank a cannabis business. And if you have an existing business, do you want to jeopardize your potential long-standing banking relationships by mixing it with your cannabis business? And most people will say, no, it's not worth the risk, particularly high net worth individuals, because we've seen some very wealthy folks have long-standing banking relationships terminated as a result of significant cannabis investments. So the answer is yes, you can do this. The tricky part is, how do you do it, and how do you do it, more importantly, without subjecting all of the non-cannabis items that you sell to 280E? And again, this goes back to having all these decisions being made with the three constituencies. You've got your legal team, your accounting team, and then your ultimate beneficial owners of the business.